Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIKWM France Tech 4 G4 G5 with Joeknapp38 and Sprotch. Looking at this first pile, wow, Charcoal Burner, Lady in Waiting, Village Elder, three quite good cards there. Best one of those is Charcoal Burner, and yeah. So like Well Builder, oh man, like I might get Village Elder back because Lady in Waiting, Well Builder, and Head of the Revolution get picked, which would be perfect because Village Elder with Charcoal Burner, I don't mind playing a lot of improvements because I want to get that Charcoal Burner stuff off happening a lot. So my last game was a bit of a disaster. So hopefully, I'm just gonna really try not to tilt. Try to have a clear view of this game, and not let the other stuff get to me. Okay, so I could go Master Tanner. I could go Hobby Farmer. Those are probably the two cards I'm considering. Scapegrace. Um, I like Scapegrace, but pushed in mute. What hotkey did I make that? Let's make it. Let's make it F1. Let's see if that works. Test. All right, beautiful. Okay, Master Tanner or Hobby Farmer. Those are the two I'm considering. Hobby Farmer is always great. However, Master Tanner lets me family growth, which family growth is the way to win. Okay, I see Organized Handyman, which is great for the Village Elder. Pear Peeler, which is just a generically good card. Yeah, Organized Handyman for sure. For sure. This pick is... Hmm... Shearer, Tile Maker, Resource Seller. That's what I'm considering here. Tile Maker because 4 clay gets me a cooking hearth, triggers my charcoal burner, and allows me to convert animals to food for my Master Tanner. However, with Resource Seller, I probably want to do those clay actions anyways, so that should get me enough clay to do that. Okay. I would take Wood Hut Builder and just plan on staying on a 3 wood house, but I just passed Tile Maker, so I think I take Head of the Revolution here. And my thinking is I play Head of the Revolution immediately before I'm actually going to use it. Actually, pause. Livestock Expert. I get 2 cattle, double it, or get 3 boar, double it, eat all of them for Master Tanner. That relies on me fencing early though. You know what? I kind of like it though. Go for 2 boar in the previous round and then double them. So I'm gonna want to try to fence 6 probably. And this pick, Scapegrace, I guess. Looks like it's the best card. I've seen Agrarian actually work a couple times where people don't go for it, but And this Fiddler is really good, but it doesn't go with Charcoal Burner at all. Pear Peeler is also an excellent card, so happy to take Pear Peeler. Ooh, some good stuff here, some really good stuff. Got Boarding School, which I've used quite nicely recently. I've got Axe. Downsizing. Artist Garden. Fruit Tree. All these are nice cards. Really nice cards. I like the idea of being able to use Boarding School to play Master Tin or Livestock Expert together. However, my hesitation is that I'd have to put a bunch of actions into Growing Twice, and I'm passing on Axe. Axe can be a monster. If I take Axe, Master Tin or an Organized Handyman, I probably don't play. So am I okay with that? And if I don't play Master Tanner, I probably don't need to play Livestock Expert. Really hard to pass up Axe. Because I might get Pelts. Beautiful. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted. Five-room stone house. Too bad I didn't take Master Builder. That would have been nice for me. Yeah, if you want to see a sad game, don't watch my last one. 36 points. Ooh, got stomped by 16. By the Chamberlain, but still. Still got stomped hard. John thinking about his mind, or Joe thinking about his miners. Okay, hmm. Hmm. I actually like Public Forest. Um, so it's good insurance against being locked. Like if you get occupation round, or if you don't get occupation round one, I think it's quite good. Granary gives me a use for my extra clay, which I usually probably will have with Resource Seller. I think I could even think about Woodsaw. I might get Woodsaw back actually. I probably have some line where I can grow forth, build 3 rooms with Woodsaw if I'm just really patient. I think Public Forest is quite nice. Granary is really good, but I I don't know. Something about this game is telling me to play Public Forest. Like I could do like play Charcoal Burner, then play Scapegrace, and that's it. Oh, I would want to play 3 occupations for pelts. So Charcoal Burner, Resource Seller, Scapegrace, or Charcoal Burner, Organized Handyman, Scapegrace, something like that. Oh man, again I get past Lighthouse. Oh, jeez. This guy's making my choices so difficult. Not going to take Baker's Oven because it doesn't increase my plate occupation count. Although with Pear Peeler, taking 1 grain and then building Clay Oven can be really nice, and then Baker's Oven is a good follow-up to that. Oh man. Fish Pond is probably playable. Kind of want to take Lighthouse just to block it. I don't like Raft. Although getting Reed is reasonable with Resource seller in with axe. I don't really want to play it. Oh man. Boarding school and artist garden. Jeez. And renovation materials. Actually, renovation materials is nice with this lineup. I think I will take artist garden. Oh man. Passing boarding school, which can be so deadly. I could just give up on axe. No. No, not with resource seller and charcoal burner. No, I'm sure 5-room house I think is the way to go. I got pretty much the only card that could ruin my occupation draft. The miners. I wonder if I should say that. I don't like to give that much information away because axe is the kind of card that you might say, okay, you got axe. Like you were planning on one wood room and renovating, and then you got axe. So you decided you have to play axe. Uh, don't want to do rooster. Probably oak cask. Clogs is great, isn't it? How's my feeding? I know clogs is excellent. I'll just take clogs. Wood for 2 points is always great. And this, don't really want any of these. Bread paddle is maybe playable with pear peeler, and like I said, do some sort of clay oven play. But I think I like Thunderbolt actually. I think it's pretty good. But I guess that's not a played occupation for or improvement for Village Elder. So yeah, let's go bread paddle. Yeah, with bread paddle, then I think pear peeler. There's a line where I do pear peeler, clay oven, and then whenever I take wood, I get a grain, and then I use bread paddle to get bake actions so that I gain food and play an occupation. That might be quite good. Someone gonna play Rooster? Rooster was in which pile? My clogs pile or my artist garden pile? Oh my. Maybe this is a scapegrace game where I'll play scapegrace and then nothing else. Um, hmm. Oh, I get Reedstone food with my fourth pick. Interesting. Very interesting. I have both Elite Ox I hate, so probably Educator and Lady in Waiting was his other pick. That's probably what he's talking about. 2 two clay is okay for me. Perfect. Sprotch is giving me 2 clay. Beautiful. What I like about this hand is I was going to be happy no matter what position I started in. Resource seller for my first occupation. Public forest if I get 3 wood, or reedstone food. Always happy to get 3 reedstone food in round 1. Usually it's the first or second action that's taken. I could still do resource cellar, although getting the second clay is going to be a little obnoxious because I don't have a great time for it. But I think what I do here is I take 2 reed. Oh, Joe got borrower. Nice. Of course I passed him that, right? Yeah, I think what I do is I take 2 reed here. And then if I get reedstone food one more time, then I have enough reed to build 2 rooms at once. I guess what I could do is I could have done charcoal burner fireplace here, but I think I'll play charcoal burner, but I'm not going to focus on it. Especially with sheep not coming until round 3 or 4. Kieran playing fisherman, okay. I wonder if he took, oh, and walrus hunter too. Man, where's the what is it, gardener's wife? Fisherman's wife? Where you get a vegetable when someone else plays fish? Oh man, and 4 clay for Joe. So that means Joe's probably going to build cooking hearth with this move. Oh man. That means I lose out on my charcoal burner. But how can I pass on reedstone food again? I can't pass reedstone food just to block that space. That's no good. Oh, he's gonna do start player reed pond. Okay. That works for me. That works fine. Also reed pond in round 2. Pretty strong. First pick miner as well. And I need to make note of the fact that tile maker is out there. So renovating to a 5-room stone house, assuming I do 5 rooms, is only going to be a 3-point endeavor. But I think building 5 rooms will be worth it with pelts. But very likely. I guess with clogs, assuming I play clogs, it's a 4-point endeavor. No sheep, no sheep. Oh, there's the sheep. So my hope is that Joe does not build an improvement here. He doesn't. Okay. Nice. He's actually blocking Kuiren. That works for me. Kuiren gets reedstone food, so I'll play charcoal burner. Unless I get 4. How do I pass 4 wood with axe? Oh man. Well, charcoal burner will get me a wood and a food. Yeah. Can't pass. Can't. Definitely this. So then I can do 3 wood with my second action, or I can grab the fireplace. Joe plays Head of the Revolution. So with Educator, he's going to be also building the first room. Able to build the first room in round 4. So that's pretty nuts. Sprotch, I think, probably can't afford to build the first room. And Kuyaran is several resources away. So the only person pressuring him is me. So I would be okay if this What's he doing? Ooh, grabbing traveling players. Interesting. So trying to starve the game out a little. So he's taken Kuiren and Sprotch out of the game. Honestly, probably has absolutely taken them out of the game. Because I'm sure both of them were counting on getting one of those moves. Although Sprotch can, I don't know. Okay, they're not out of the game. That's really premature. But they're going to have to spend an extra action on feeding that they did not want to. And I'm going to do start player here. Six wood seems pretty good. Joe builds the fireplace. So I think it probably would have been good for me to do what he's doing, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Don't need to say too much at this point. There's still so much to be decided. If Sprotch doesn't take 2 read, I'm taking 2 read 100%. Then I can build all 3 rooms at once with that. Which will be pretty silly with charcoal burner. Yep, wow. This works. Joe builds a room. So I'm probably going to start player Axe next round. Because it'll force Joe to do a stable block. There is a 5 wood move. Yeah, I should take 5 wood when I can. I can second action start player Axe. Joe doesn't need to. Joe doesn't need to start player here. And if he does, I can play Axe on Major Minor, and that's probably fine too. My only fear, I guess, is Sprotch maybe jumping me. So I've gotten a 6 wood action round 4 and a 5 wood action round 5. So pretty crazy for this early in the game. But I've been benefiting from Kuiren and Sprotch doing some different stuff. Like Sprotch has gone on 1 grain twice. Kuiren is setting up his fishing combo, setting up all his feeding. Oh, Joe, come on. You don't need to start player. That's all right. We'll see what Sprotch does. Sprotch doesn't take... Yeah, he probably doesn't want to take 1 read. But if he takes one, if he does Reedstone Food with his first action next round, then I could be in some trouble. So let's just get the X out of the way. Axe just totally destroyed what I had planned with my improvement, with my occupations. But that's okay. It's a good card. I'm happy I got it, so I can't say too much. I wonder if Koyuren is playing Lighthouse. Maybe not. Only thinking that just because he doesn't have any of that stuff. Would like to see someone threaten Joe's sheep. Like if, but I guess I blocked. Yeah, I blocked Cooking Hearth there. So sorry about that, Koyuran. Blocked Cooking Hearth. So maybe it was a mistake not to first action start player there, because if I start player Axe, I force Joe to stable block instead of getting 5 wood. I do need to get food. I'm kind of counting on Charcoal Burner giving me another food before the next harvest. Sprotch playing clay oven, so I get a wood and a food. So Sprotch is not able to build ahead of me. So how easy do I want to make this on Joe? It's a bit of a dilemma. If I want to make this game really I can make this game really easy on myself, but it also makes it really easy for Joe. If I do Reedstone, I could just do Reedstone food here. And then I don't have to worry about feeding until around 8. I guess I'm very close to being able to build the stone oven, which would be quite handy. Yeah, so I can do something like stone oven, bread paddle, and then each round I pretty much take wood, bake, take wood, bake, take wood, play occupation, bake. Then I get scapegrace out. Hmm. Although I do have other stuff I want to do. I have a lot of wood already. Oxman asking me about the France Tech Compendium. The one that's in PDF format was not me with all the nice formatting and stuff. That was someone else. They did a good job too to make it look just like the other version. Well, no one can build a room, so I guess I'm gonna play this greedy and be nice to Joe. So, so I think I play occupation here. I think what I do is I play pear peeler. Or I could play organized handyman. If I have 3 family gross, yeah, I don't have enough improvements for organized handyman, honestly. Probably better just to play pear peeler. Some actions next round are building 3 rooms. Oh, jeez, he gets to sow his hobby farmer on the artichoke field. Nice. So that's why he wanted to play artichoke field, especially. Kuyaran, 3 food and a reed. Oh, that's his fisherman. Let's see what Sprotch does. My build room. Oh, my build room is contested now. Okay. Three rooms. Wonder if I should do some stables. Don't see any particular reason why I should. Kuyaran with Merchant Plowman. Alright, so that's why he went for the joinery in particular. So I'm hoping to get traveling players because I think I need the food. Not that Reedstone food is terrible for me, but I probably want to do 4 food and then Reedstone food next round. Most likely. I guess fish pond is a WM card, so there's no way it's referenced by fishermen. So Joe gets a nice 6 wood action. Yeah, with Lady in Waiting and with Head of the Revolution. Yikes. At least my I don't have to family growth with my first move. So what am I going to do instead? Do I want to try to grow twice in a row? Can I afford to try to do that? Not sure if I can. I kind of like Reedstone food here to be able to build stone oven next round. Sprotch is able to go for it, but I'm hoping that he goes for the well instead. I could do 4 Reed as well and play Basket Maker's Workshop. But with Pear Peeler, I think I wouldn't mind doing the grain play. Yeah, let's try this. Not sure if this is the right play, but I think this is what we're going to try. Hmm. Best case, Sprach start player. But that's hoping for a lot and would quite screw Kuyuren quite a bit. So not expecting for that to happen. I could have done start player grow to grow again round 9, but I don't have the food to do it. Like I think my feeding would have been really awkward. So I think I'm okay with what I'm doing here. Anyway, so I'm gonna play public forest here. I have plenty of wood, so I think it's fine to play. 2 wood for a point and 3 food. It's not amazing, but it's something. And then I can play clogs or bread paddle on my next family growth, and then play pelts at some point too, and play artist garden. Yeah, I got stuff to do. I got plans, big plans. Wonder if this is start player fruit tree or Reno fruit tree. Might be start player to get 6 sheep, but he's already the start player, so might be Reno. Yeah, Reno it is. Okay. Oh, piggy bank. I forgot about that. So Sprotch might use piggy bank to get stone oven. And Joe does all his fencing. So he's just going for a nice farm. Spinny is kind of awkward for my pear peeler. Not too happy about seeing that. Uh, 1 wood, 1 grain. So I'm thinking what I do here is I play Stone Oven and then I play Scapegrace for would be for 3 points at this point in the game. Yeah, the other 4 occupations aren't doing anything for me. Then it would let me play Pelts and Artist Garden too. So both of those would be handy. And then it's going to be a race for clay because I want clay to reno to clay house as well as clay to build a cooking hearth. I definitely want to go on fishing at some point in the game because it'll be a 2-point move, at least, maybe some food as well. One, two, three, four, and I get a wooden food. And now with bread paddle and pear peeler, my feeding for the rest of the game should be fairly easy. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, I'll start player to get 6 wood. Be fine with that. Oh, so he goes for the Basket Maker's Workshop with Piggy Bank. So I was thinking Scapegrace here, but 6 wood is calling my name. So I get 4, 1, so I took 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 goes to Kuiran, and 1 is left behind for a grain. I think that works. Yeah, Scapegrace is only 2 points at this time, but it lets me play Pelts and Artist Garden, both of which are good, so probably worth doing. Man, Joe's gonna have all his all his fields done. He's just gonna be like, "What do I do with myself now?" But he's gonna have like he's already got a great scoring farm. Like I'm sure his farm is worth 30 points already with Tile Maker and Head of the Revolution. Oh man, how good would Woodhouse Builder be for me in this game? Jeez. I wouldn't play Clogs, of course, but it'd be really strong for me. Nothing I really want to do, so I'm just going to play Scapegrace here. So that I can play... Pelts on Family Growth. So now my goal is sort my feeding out for the round 11 harvest and then plow, 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 plow. Plow as much as I can. Because my final score is probably going to be limited by how many plows I get off. I'll play Artist Garden. I don't have a hearth yet, so Pelts is not really doing anything for me quite yet. Also, I feel very vindicated not going for start player because Sprotch is passing on Family Growth altogether. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And Joe, yeah. Yeah, Joe has a very, very strong farm. It's going to be very hard to beat it. Letting him get the fireplace, that was questionable. I maybe should have just played no miner. But then how do I get 6 wood? That's the thing. Joe is put in a position where he either gets 6 wood or the first fireplace. Ugh. Like, Don't know what to do in that position. Because it's not like I'm trying to throw the game, but like what else do I do there? Sprotch playing start player Golden Rose, okay. Grab a green and a vegetable. And then second action plow and then sow bake, but I'm sure that Joe is gonna go on sow bake ahead of me. He might do plow and then sow bake. So my moves might be take 4 clay and then build the clay oven. Something like that. Clay oven, or sorry, cooking hearth, not clay oven. Joe is plowing, okay. At least Joe's got all his plows done, so I should be able to plow. Joe and Sprotch both have a couple done, so. Got his 2 points from Tile Maker, 3 from Head of the Revolution. Yeah, like he's already got a. I'm sure his farm probably right now is worth 35 points. Maybe not 35. Yeah, actually, probably it's 35 points. And he's still got at least 9 actions more to improve that. It's pretty good, pretty darn good. Well, I would like to not do this, but I think I got to. Bake 2 grain. Joe takes 4 clay. Well, oh, and then Kuyaran immediately takes clay too. Darn it. Well, what do I do? Not get clay, obviously. I'll do get a wood and a grain here, and then I'll family growth with my last move. Which getting up to 5 people is nice, but I'm just not gonna have enough plows and stuff. Not gonna get enough out of this game. Joe builds the pottery. That's huge for increasing his point ceiling. So I play family growth and pelt. So I do have 15 actions left. So that's nice. I want to plow, but I also want to take wood. I guess plow is more important at this point. I can take 3 wood. Probably Koyaran takes 4 wood and then I get 3 wood. I would like to do 3 wood and then do sow bake so that I can start using my artist garden. Yeah, because I can take another grain and then bake both of them, sow my vegetable, harvest my vegetable from my artist garden. I also want to start taking animals. Jeez. Well, I think Joe is destroying us. I like Koyaran. I think he's a good player, but I think Joe is just like, look at this setup. Like, look at what his farm is already at. Let's look actually. So I'm guessing 38 now. 34 plus 5. He's at 39. 40 with artichoke field. Joe has a 40-point farm already. Oh man. Even if he only averages 1 point per move for the rest of the game, he's gonna hit 50 plus. Am I gonna hit 50? No, probably not. God, I wish I had Woodhouse person. Hmm. Should I start player to get Plauso? Probably not. So I've baked 2, so that's all the grain I want to bake for the rest of the game. Because I want to start turning animals into food for my clogs. But I'm not even going to get, yeah. No, this is just too slow. Maybe it's family growth coming around 7, but this is just happening way too slowly. Oh, well, I get a wood and a food, so that's nice. Well, I can fence 13. I'll leave 2 spaces for plows, and then last action, I don't know what. So I'll fence 13. Three stone would be nice, but I'm not even going to get to a clay house, let alone a stone house, and there's no other use for stone available. All the majors are taken. So I'll do 2 clay and get the 2 clay fireplace. I could have done fishing as well for my 2 points. Joe gets family growth again. Fair end going for sheep. It hurts me a little. So Sprotch, I'm sure, will plow so. So I can. Oh, I get to Artist Garden a V. I forgot about that. I'll just do a plow. Joe taking. Well, I guess I don't need wood. What I need at this point is clay. I would like to be able to reno and build the fireplace. Although the fireplace is going down, down, down in value, considering I'm not going to have any excess animals to eat. Like, I don't want to eat my only animal. That's not worth it just for pelts. Sprotch playing straw thatched roof. Wow. That is interesting. Take a cattle. It's 2 points. Yeah, renovating to clay is like 8 points for me. So probably got to do it. So I'll go for 4 clay next round. And then I probably won't build a fireplace because I'm not going to pelt anything. I'm not going to have anything to pelt. I'm going to be lucky to get 1 boar and 1 sheep. Clear end is fishing again. No, Sprotch playing bakery. Okay. Grab a boar because there's not too much else for me to do here. Well, this has been a quick beatdown. Very quick. Um, what points do I have left here? Take 1 grain? Sure. And what? Take a vegetable? Might be 1 point. It's probably 1 point, unless I get plow sow, which might get. Probably not though. Yeah, take vegetables seems fine. Feed 10. Harvest that. At the moment, fish pond is not doing anything for me. It's just a dead clay. I have to take the 4 clay anyways. I need to be able to reno ahead of Kuyaran because Sprotch is able to reno. So what has gone wrong for me this game? Um, Is my feeding not really good? I'm not sure. I got my feeding sorted, which I'm sort of happy about. Like, I think that pear peeler stone oven play is reasonable. But, I don't know. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm gonna have a reasonable score and I'm just getting destroyed by Joe. So I didn't get a good clay accumulation. I needed that. My fencing was probably a little too late. This is 2 points. And it gives me an option for a reasonable sow bake action. Curryman builds a cooking hearth. Gets me a wood and a food. I guess there hasn't been a single upgrade. Oh, the minor cooking hearth was an upgrade. So yeah, my charcoal burner did take a long time to pay off, like to be valuable. What do I do here? How do I feed? I haven't even. Yeah. If I take grain before I sow, it's worth something. Actually, no, it's not. Sow 3 vegetables because why not? Sprotch gets 40. Respectable, not terrible, but you can't win without family growthing. So I can do fishing or I can do sheep for 2 points. Or I can do take a grain for 2 points. But I don't have anything better than that. Otherwise, my last action is going to be to Reno. What is left? Well, I don't really need to block Koiran. We can play nice a little. So, get a point from Public Forest. I get 2 points from Tile Maker. I get -1. What is it? L. I get -1 from Fish Pond. I get 1 point from Clogs. And I think that's it. So whatever I score plus 5. So only 39. Damn, I lost a sprotch. How terrible is that? I lost a sprotch. Jeez. Only 39 points. Well, another 4th place finish. I think I got distracted by axe. That's probably fair to say that I got distracted by axe. I managed to grow fairly easily too. I got the 2nd, 4th, and 5th grow, and 4 and 5 can't come. All of them came with late actions. Actually, they were really easy, not uncontested. So my plan was probably flawed. So let's go take a quick look at this draft. 296831. So charcoal burner, fine. Master tanner over hobby farmer. So obviously the power of hobby farmer is a lot higher. Organized handyman I'm happy with. So resource seller over shearer. Livestock keeper over 4.3 power ahead of the revolution. That's crazy. And beekeeper 3. Well, I was thinking livestock expert with Master Tanner, right? Escape graze. Master builder would have been useful for me. And then pear peeler. Yeah, I don't need to dwell on this too long. So axe, drafted very highly, but only 3.8 compared to 4.8 fruit tree. 4th best card in the pile by power. And then pelts, okay, that's fine. Public forest over granary. Might have been a mistake. Fish pond, probably a mistake. Worst card in this pile. But I was playing for Village Elder, which also never came out. Would I have got Village Elder? Probably not, actually, because Kuyaran played a lot of major improvements. Artist Garden, okay. Clogs, okay. Red Paddle. No. Big Wallow rated a lot higher. Well, that is 2 very sad games for me in a row. Hopefully you guys were watching Joe's game and not mine, because that's the one you learned from. Although to be fair, he did get Educator and then Borrower, which is an incredibly potent combo. And then with Tile Maker and Head of the Revolution, those are 8 resources that he doesn't have to use an action to get, which is pretty strong. And then I gave him the first fireplace, and then he took all the food actions, so yeah. Nice game by Joe. Very nice. I mean, he destroyed, so well done. I wish I could do that with Educator. But yeah, crazy. Like Joe said, that was barely an hour. This video is going to be an hour and 10 minutes. Very quick for a 4-player game. But that's all for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you next time.